As I sit in stunned silence after watching the French animated science fiction fantasy film Arco, my mind is an explosion of colors, and my heart is a rush of emotions. Directed by Ugo Bienvenu, Arco is a dazzling spectacle of sight and sound that took my breath away. With its brilliant use of the color spectrum, heartening themes of discovery and sacrifice, and its ability to reduce me to tears on 3 separate occasions. Let me get this part out of the way. I'm a sentimental sort. It comes with age, but the older I get, the easier it is for me to connect to stories and characters that leave an indelible mark on my soul. It takes something special, but when I watch something like Arco and can feel the pain and wonder of its characters, I can't help but be in awe of its glowing cinematic achievements. In Bienvenu's film, a young boy from the future named Arco, played by Giuliano Cruvaldi, defies his parents' wishes by stealing his sister's time-traveling diamond and exploratory gear. All he wants is to see dinosaurs. All he needs is one quick trip to the past to satisfy his curiosity. It'll only take a few minutes, half an hour, tops. When his flight goes wrong, landing him in the year 2075, he meets Iris, voiced by Rami Faye, a young girl with absentee parents, a baby brother to look after, and a nanny robot that caters to the family's every whim. More than anything, Iris wants her parents to come home. They work during the week, then sometimes through the weekend. Lately, they've barely been home at all, and Iris feels the neglect crushing down like a bed of rocks, pinning her in place. Stagnation, boredom, resentment. However, when Iris meets Arco, every color comes into focus. Life becomes a mysterious adventure, and her mission to help her new friend find his way home is exciting and heartbreaking. She doesn't quite understand true love yet, but she knows that she loves Arco. When she looks at him, she sees a way out. Someone who made it beyond the clouds, past the boredom and blazing fires encroaching from the forest beyond. Arco feels the same. Iris is a beacon of comfort in an unfamiliar past, a warm embrace when the cold thought of returning home, his head dangling in shame, is too much for him to bear. While the film's focus is primarily on Arco and Iris, it also features unforgettable moments and performances from Mikki, jointly voiced by Mark Ruffalo and Natalie Portman. Mikki is Iris's nannybot, caretaker, and friend. Meanwhile, a trio of conspiracy theorists, voiced by Will Ferrell, Andy Samberg, and Flea, provide the film's slapstick comedy and familial infighting. Mikki is programmed to love and care for Iris and her family, but its directive goes above and beyond the call of duty throughout the film. I won't spoil anything, but there's a moment with Mikki towards the end of the movie that had me bawling my eyes out. It's one of the film's most powerful and emotional scenes. You'll know it when you see it. Meanwhile, the trio appears villainous at first, but their arc is among the most satisfying as their obsession transmutes into genuine concern for their quarry. Heightening the film's gorgeous visuals is a stunning score by Arnaud Taulin. As the lilting piano gives way to the atmospheric orchestral arrangements, the music acts like a breath of fresh air as Iris's town becomes choked with smoke from an encroaching forest fire. I don't always notice soundtracks, which is weird considering how much I live, eat, and breathe music. Still, the score for Arco grabbed me by the ears immediately, begging me to pay attention throughout the adventure. I can't wait to own a copy of the score and listen to it on repeat. Another moving aspect of Arco is the film's ability to portray young love with care, sincerity, and honesty. While Arco and Iris are children, their affection for one another is as powerful as any adult relationship. They're both lost in their respective worlds, and when you feel as if you're on the outside of everything and everyone around you, finding that one person who identifies with your pain and shares it can mean everything. Arco's desire to explore the past to escape his present is so powerful that it leads him to the one person who can show him a path forward. At the same time, Iris longs for a loving touch, a radical change to the loop that leaves her feeling trapped. For Iris, Arco, with all of his wondrous stories about the future, is that escape. When looking back at animation in the year 2025, I can't imagine holding a conversation about it without mentioning Arco at the top of the discussion. As I sit here and think about all the things that make a perfect animated film, it's challenging to see any flaws in Arco. I laughed. I cried. 3 times. I watched the entire movie with my jaw slack, my eyes darting from one color to the next, a fruitless attempt to commit all the hues, shades, and tinctures to memory. I desperately need to share this movie with others, and can't wait for them to experience the magic of Bienvenu's film for all that it has to offer. That's why I'm giving Arco a perfect 10 out of 10. I have 0 complaints about this movie. It is pure animation perfection. Go watch it.
Thank you for clicking on our video, everybody. If you like what you saw here, please make sure you like the video and subscribe and share with your friends who like this sort of content. Joblo remains an independent company, and we appreciate all of your support.